大家好，见面即改变，欢迎大家再次观看见面节目。今天呢，我们请到了两位音乐界的嘉宾，一位呢是大家熟悉的4次格莱美奖的获得者 Poo Bear。
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, I'ma make you work for it. I'ma make you work. I'ma make you work for it. I'ma make you work. I'ma make you sweat for it. That good kinda hurt. I'ma make you work for it. I'ma make you work. You wanna turn me out, wanna make me scream your name. You wanna be in full control. You don't want me to maintain.
还有一位的话，号称小龙女，就是在百老汇著名的华裔女演员之一。
大家好。
Okay. So today we are going to share 30 minutes of valuable time with our lovely audience in front of a TV. And last week, and we had invite you to be here, Poo. This is the second time to be here to share you piece of your life with different people all over the world, with the Chinese new friends. Would you like to see something new, to share something new story? How did you start to write a song? Would you like to share that story with all?
When I was about 9 years old, I used to sneak and listen to Stevie Wonder at night in headphones because my father is a preacher, my mother is extremely religious, so I wasn't allowed, or my brother, we weren't allowed to listen to any music that wasn't of God. So I used to find myself sneaking late at night listening to Stevie Wonder, and I used to say, I want to write songs like this one day. And I didn't know how to sing, I didn't know how to write, I didn't know how to do anything. I just had the desire to want to emulate and write songs that were like Stevie Wonder. And that inspired me enough to really like to set a goal for myself. Like I want to write songs like this. And I had no clue of where to begin or how, where to start. And what happened was my mom and dad got a divorce, unfortunately, and 2 weeks after their separation, we encountered a tornado in Connecticut, and it was like really weird because tornadoes don't usually go up north. It's Connecticut, so that tornado left us, me and my mom and my brother. We were homeless for about a year, so we slept in high school auditoriums in different places, random places, wherever we could sleep. And finally, a church that we were attending raised a small amount of money, about $5,000, I remember. And my mother took that money and she moved us to Atlanta, Georgia, where in 1990, Atlanta was a new mecca for music. It was like the New York of the South. So there was other kids, there was groups, Another Bad Creation, Crisscross, other kids coming up, and they were like 11, 12, so that inspired me. I'm like, well, I don't have to really wait to get older. I could start this now because these other kids are successful at it. So I actually formed a group in the neighborhood I lived in, and we started making songs, and I was just emulating what Stevie Wonder, what I thought Stevie Wonder would do if he was there. And I still couldn't sing at that time. So I was struggling, and we were able to get the parents in the group to get involved, and they brought us in front of a guy named Keith Sweat. I don't know if you know him, he's from back in the days in like early 90s, late 80s. and he saw something in us and started putting us in a studio. By the time I turned 11, we were recording, and once again, I sucked. I sounded horrible, but I was actually, making grounds on my goal, which was to be a songwriter. I also wanted to be a singer, but first my passion was I want to make songs and make music that moves people's emotions. So when I turned 12, I signed my first record deal when I was 12 years old, and I was not only writing songs, I was engineering, I was cutting vocals, I was vocal producing, and then from there, I just kept nourishing, and I guess as like a plant or any craft that you have, you just have to, practice and nourish it and get all the bad stuff out of my system, and I did so at a very, very young age. And so I have to say that Stevie Wonder really inspired me to become a songwriter at a very young age.
I just amazed you could be able to publish your first record at the age of 12. And who helped you to do that?
Oh, well, there's a saying in the music business, is not what you know, is who you know. So my cousin, Big Bear, he discovered a group called 112 and Jagged Edge. And at that time, I knew what I didn't know what I was doing. I still didn't know what I was doing. But I had more of an idea of what I was supposed to be doing as far as creating songs. So my cousin says, hey, I'm gonna put you with 112. If they like you, then maybe they'll work with you more often. So I went in the studio at 112, and the first song that I wrote with them was a song called Anywhere. Yeah. And I was 14.
I like that one.
You like that? That was, yeah. And that was my first introduction to the music industry. I have to say it was just really a blessing for my cousin, who before that, he was a barber. So he went to a producer named Dallas Austin, who produced for Boyz II Men, and he created Another Bad Creation. And he asked Dallas, like, hey, how do I get in the industry? And Dallas said, you gotta go to talent shows, and you gotta discover and scout for talent. So my cousin just, I'm sure it doesn't usually happen this easy, but his very first talent show he went to is when he discovered 112 and Jagged Edge. And without him really discovering those groups, I probably would have had to go to college. I'm not saying that anybody shouldn't go to college. Kids go to college, further your education, higher your learning. But for me, it stopped at 112, put me in the studio and writing songs, because that was my goal. That's what I wanted to be. I worked hard at being a songwriter, and it was just really, some people call it luck, some people call it a blessing, but for my cousin to discover those groups, it just opened up a door for me that would have never been opened if my cousin wouldn't have opened it up for me. So I have to thank my cousin Big Bear for giving me the opportunity to write for 112 and Jagged Edge. And that kind of got me to the point where I am now, because I just never stopped. I never turned back. I never looked back. Once I wrote for 112 and Jagged Edge, after that it was, Jill Scott, it was Usher, it was Outkast, and I just never stopped, and I kept learning more and learning more, and my voice was developing more and more, just being around great people and understanding, the difference between flat and sharp, and simple things that, people go to, they get vocal training and they have vocal coaches. I wasn't really privy to having a vocal coach, but I had great, talented vocalists around me, so I knew that I sucked. I was like, all right, I don't sound like them, so I know I'm not good. But it just gave me something to work hard towards, to know, like, one day I want to be able to sound like that and just get better and better and better. And I feel like just me being around people that were just a lot more talented than me forced me to step it up and constantly have me like growing and learning. And it was kind of like I went through a college at a young age without going to college, but it was like a real hands-on school of hard knocks where I went through getting ripped off at a young age, and everything that people go through when they're older after high school and college, I went through it as a teenager. cousin.
And yes, very
Yes.
very good. And also you know how to find the right directions
Yes.
and find a good mentor. I still remember you during your grow process. You in different stage. You always find the right mentor to guide you.
Yes.
Very very important.
Yes.
Yes. So do you still talk to the first singer who?
112?
Yeah.
You know what? I did, it's crazy. I wound up writing a song. The group split up, but one of the lead vocalists named Slim, I went on to write a song for him like 4 years ago called So Fly that blew up, that did good. So I don't talk to all of the group members. I talked to Slim because I worked with him and I just wrote his whole new album. And I also had, I talked to the other member, Duran, I was really close with him because he made a lot of the music. We did it together. But the other two members I haven't really been in touch with, but you know, I'm sure I'll see them again real soon somewhere.
That's nice.
I'm appreciative of them.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So 刚刚那个Poo Bear我跟他说了，就跟大家分享了，他在12岁的时候开始写那个创作歌曲。那么在他的成长过程当中，很幸运的得到了非常关键的朋友，包括他的那个表兄的这个帮助就是说你要成长的话是离不开有这个我们讲名师高人的指点我们就像贵人在你成长过程当中是非常的关键。那回过头来想请问一下这个作为一个华裔女演员，就是仅有的几个华裔女演员，在这个非常竞争激烈的百老汇能够占据一席之地，因为我们知道就是说。我们经常有这样子的就开玩笑说，在纽约或者是在洛杉矶，随便你到哪个餐馆去一不留神给你端盘子的某位小姐或先生，可能是在百老汇打零工的，等待这个机会降临到你的这个幸运的机会降临到你的那个身边。那我想请问一下，在小龙女你这个成长的这个过程当中，是不是也有某位贵人帮助你能够走到今天？你能够跟大家分享一下吗？
首先我觉得这个 Poo Bear, he's very humble, and even though you have somebody take you over there, I still think there must be something inside you, because I heard your voice. The bad days that you say, I got so shocked, because I think even though he is a songwriter, but I think he can be one of the best singer. And I think his voice is very, very classic, but you know also it's very lively, and you can just tell the spirit of him, and also the talents is there. Is from the God, and also I don't think the talents can be trained by like you say, you know, you wish you went to school. Myself, I tried my best to train my voice, but I still think most part is from, I could say, is from God.
Yes.
When I was young, I started composing when I was 6-7 years old, but I've never published anything. I just know the dynamics and melodies and stuff. But unfortunately, I was not lucky, because my parents, you know, Chinese parents, they are very conservative. They don't want the kids to be in entertainment, and especially my family. My father was a professor, and my mother was headmaster in the school. They want the kids to be, you know, study, but study. So get a diploma, especially I'm a girl, so just to find a very stable way. So I tried my best to be on my dream, on my way to my, you know, I've got a dream the same like you, but of course I cannot compare with you. I'm just started, you know, so I started several years ago. Yes, I do have very important people support me until I always had that dream in my mind until I got my master's degree. And then I came to United States. I still, there's no way to me to, because for the Chinese audience.
No,
yeah.
I know, I understand some of it.
So 直到最近呢，我是我的家族中间有一个亲戚，然后呢，他的生意也非常的成功，非常支持我的想法。然后他就是在精神上各个方面就支持我，那我觉得很幸运。我觉得就像他所说的，他的表兄，可能是在 business 方面很成功。那我觉得这个一个有天赋的人，就算你再有天赋，也需要一个生意上面很成功的人去指导你、指引你，那你就不会走弯路。所以呢，我呢就很有幸的得到我的亲戚的指点。然后指点以后呢，就是说很多方面我也有疑问啊，因为我们作为艺术家的话，这个生意方面可能就会比较懵，然后我在关键时候经常打电话，就是有很多指点的话，我就觉得是非常快速的让我前进，所以我很感激。
So, in the first time when you win the Grammy Award, you wrote a song for Usher, and now you are very compare that stage. You are very matured, successful artist. Could you sing I would like to really to know when you first time won a Grammy Award, did you cry? Could you sing?
I didn't.
Talk about
I didn't cry. Well, the actual just so we could be clear, the first Grammy was for Jill Scott, which was Neo Soul, and then the second and third Grammy was actually Usher.
Okay.
And the first time I was nominated for a Grammy was for Peaches and Cream, by 112, and I went to the Grammy Awards. It was in 2002. And I sat there for 6 hours, and I lost to Destiny's Child. So I wasn't mad because my friend produced Survivor, so I was happy for him. Yeah. I was just disappointed in how long the ceremony was. I love the Grammys, but it was 6 hours. So in my mind and my heart, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this again. And so then the next time we were nominated for Usher for Confessions, I made up in my mind that I wasn't gonna attend. And then, of course, that was the time that I won. I didn't. So actually, I didn't cry. It was more surreal, and it was more of a dream and a dream come true. And it was really, I was mad that I didn't go to that award show, but I just remember sitting there the first time I was nominated and not winning anything, and feeling like, whoa, I need to be nominated for a lot of Grammys in order to come back the next time, just to at least make sure I leave with one. So it was a surreal moment, and I feel like it was just a blessing that anybody could have, written songs for Usher on that album, and if you were on that album, then you received a Grammy Award. So it was great music, but at the same time, it was also incredible timing, being at the right time at the right place. And I was disappointed that I didn't go to the award show, but I did receive my Grammys in the mail.
Is that Catch Up or Superstar? Caught Up?
Caught Up, Superstar, and
yeah.
Come Follow Me. I did 3 on that album.
Yeah, well, 3 of them.
3 songs, yeah.
That's amazing.
I like the one Superstar.
And
Thank you.
So you missed the first time when you went, and the one was first time you really in the place. You got the award, and what was the speech you made? Thank Father, thank Father.
Well, here's the thing. I actually never went back to the Grammys because I made up in my mind. I said, okay, if I'm not nominated for 6 or more Grammys, I'm not going.
I see.
And it was crazy because I just didn't want to sit there for 6 hours, and there's a chance if I'm nominated for 1 Grammy or 2 Grammys, I might not win those. So now I literally haven't been back to the actual Grammy, the actual award show since 2002.
Wow.
But this goal, you know what? If I'm gonna go to the Grammy Awards again, I'm gonna need to be nominated for 6 Grammys. That way I know there's a chance. If I'm nominated for 6, I gotta at least win 2 or 3. Therefore, I could go up and make a speech. So I've never won the Grammy being at the award show where I could go up and make a speech, just because I set this crazy, I know that's a crazy goal, but I feel like, and I actually feel like I'm gonna obtain this goal next year with the Justin Bieber, all this new Justin Bieber stuff I've been working on. I feel like even with Justin, he doesn't have any Grammy Awards, and he's so talented. He's done so much. So I feel like next year, I feel like this is gonna be the time where I'm nominated for 6 Grammys, and I'm gonna go for sure.
So you're like, where are you now? You think
Where Are You Now? Then it's his whole new album that's coming out. I worked with Kanye West and Rick Rubin, and just we got a lot of great songs that are gonna change the world. And I feel like this is gonna be the first time I actually could appreciate the award show and not feel let down and not care about the 6 hours that it takes. And so I never had a chance to really, I didn't go back. As crazy as it sounds, I never actually went up on a stage to receive a Grammy. I just received them in the mail in the FedEx.
Wow, that's just a very different story.
It's different,
I know. It's the first time I know that.
I know,
yes. So we hope you will win another Grammy Award, and then we will be there to support you, right?
6.
Oh, you want 6?
Yeah, I want all 6. I mean, I just want to, I know if I'm nominated for 6, there's a chance that I can win at least 3.
Yeah, that's
to add on to my collection.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you own band, like a new thing, Dugtronic? You think any song?
Well, you know what? I think
you will think something will be happen.
I think Dugtronic. I really believe in Dugtronic wholeheartedly, just because it's a sound it's never been done before. And then when I play it from people, they can't really put their finger on what it is. They just say this is new. So I think that we definitely can have a chance to be nominated for a Grammy with dance and electronic in the EDM in the dance category. You know, and I wouldn't say in the other categories, but just in the dance category, which I'll be going up against the David Guetta, my friends. They're all my friends. The Steve Angelos, David Guetta, Martin Garrix. But I definitely feel like Dugtronic, being that the sound is so original and so new, I know the Grammys really look at creativity and originality, and it plays a real important role in them choosing who they nominate and who they vote for the Grammy. So I believe wholeheartedly that Dugtronic will definitely be at the Grammys next year, and that's I didn't put too much thought to it, just because Dugtronic is such a baby project. I'm a beginner artist. I've done a lot as a songwriter. I've accomplished a lot. But as an artist and a singer and an entertainer, I'm at the beginning of my career, as weird as that sounds. And I don't mind it at all. I know I got a lot of hard work ahead of me and a lot of traveling and a lot of winning over people, but I believe in Dugtronic. I believe in it.
Yeah, so you had the first 3D concert in Las Vegas, in Los Angeles in March, right? So beside me, our audience in front of TV who are watching the meeting, this program, they will have some news before anybody, so they can have advantage to get the tickets, right?
Yes, you're gonna know first. So if you're watching this show, that means you're doing yourself a favor just by being on the cutting edge of everything that's happening, and you will be the first to know. As ironic as it sounds, in China, we'll be the first to know about a show that's in America. That's crazy, right? Yeah. But that way you can get tickets, and you will know where to get the tickets from, and we'll make sure that it's available to everybody, all the viewers. You're gonna have the first dibs on the Dugtronic concert.
龙龙小姐哈，她刚才也提到了，在你这边好像也是对3D 颇感兴趣，我就觉得比较 surprise。你可以 talk about a little bit 吗？就是稍微跟我们讲。
Oh, I wrote a fairy tale called Fruit Fly. It's a love story between the insects.
Nice.
It's very cute. Nice. You know, I co-developed one of the most popular cartoon animation story in China. And now I'm also creating fairy tales, and also I had wrote another Chinese mythology melodrama. But the fruit fly, I want to do 3D. I want to use 3D technology. Also, it's basically going to be a musical.
Nice.
But 3D is kind of like expression of the story. I don't want too much conversation, but it's all going to be linked with the music pieces, and also all kinds of ways of this instance, how to dance, how to show the love, and the story plot is very interesting. Yeah.
Very nice. Yes. So today we're just about to close our end of our talk show and the interview anyway. So I'd like to invite two talents to sing a piece of your favorite song. Would you like to do it first?
I would say have the honors of going first, but it's gonna be a small piece.
Sure. Yes.
Of a song. Oh man,
okay.
I can't do a bad day.
I love it. This is a good day. I'm sorry.
It's a good day. I want to do a piece of the song "Caught Up," just because that was like the biggest album I've ever been a part of in my whole life. I'm just gonna sing a piece though. Okay.
Maybe
I'm not gonna perform the whole.
Because you needed to compete.
Oh man, remember, I gotta stretch first. I didn't stretch or stretch my muscle. I can't dance.
Oh, really?
I don't want to pull a muscle. So next time.
Okay.
When you Dugtronic show,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'll dance.
Sure. Okay.
I'm so caught up, really feeling it. Caught up, I don't know what it is, but you really got me twisted. I'm so caught up, really feeling it. Caught up, I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold on me. That's it.
Wonderful.
All right, thank you.
Me, for audience, 观众，我永远爱你们，所以我就唱 I will always love you. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.